More than 5 million Americans are living with Alzheimer's disease. That's according to a brand new study just released. September is World Alzheimer's Month. It's really a time for people to learn more about the disease. Mary Sukanik of the Home Instead Senior Care joins us now to tell us about an upcoming Alzheimer's workshop. Always good to see you, Mary, on this very serious subject. You and I were talking during that commercial break. I can't even imagine how difficult it must be for family members, how challenging it must be.
It is so unbelievably stressful for families when they see someone they've known, if they've been married 50, 60 years, and they suddenly start changing so they're not the person they will, not just the normal aging process, but not remembering how to get to the cleaners when they used to drive to the cleaners, or not being able to remember how to get home from going to see their daughter when they drive to see their daughter, or not even, at some point, not being able to turn the faucet. You know, and
then we've all heard the stories where an Alzheimer's patient just wanders off and nobody knows where he or she may have been. Is there a certain point in the course of the disease where that Alzheimer's patient just can't stay at home anymore and you have to seek some kind of institutional help?
Well, there are points where they can no longer be left by themselves because of wandering. If there's danger of a fire, they don't know how to get out of the house. But most people with Alzheimer's can stay at home until at least very close to the end of their lives with help, or if they have an extended family who can help take shifts with that person because they can't be left alone.
Now, I know this workshop is going to offer so many tips for people, but what are 2 or 3, just off the top of your head, that you can think of that are most relevant and most important?
For someone working with taking care of someone else?
Yeah, for family members who are taking care.
People with Alzheimer's begin to not be able to make decisions. If you say, what do you want for lunch today? They'll say, oh, I'm not hungry. But you say, do you want a tuna fish salad sandwich or tomato soup? They can make that simple choice. So you give them that choice. If they say the same thing 20 times, each time you have to act like it's new, and then try to bring up another subject.
So that requires patience in a lot of cases. Instead of saying, that's the 19th time you've said that. You don't do that.
A person with Alzheimer's reality has changed. It's not the reality that we are all in. So you have to fit yourself into their world, because you can't argue with them because they're not going to understand.
What will happen at this workshop? And we're seeing the information right there, September 10th from 6 to 8 o'clock, Home Instead Senior Care over in Ocean Springs.
Yes.
What will happen there?
Well, we'll have a small meeting, and the people who come will get see some of the symptoms of Alzheimer's, and most people who come will already be seeing these symptoms in their loved ones. And we're going to give them information on how to work with behaviors that people with Alzheimer's have. Refusal to take a bath, not wanting to eat, wanting to wander, things like that, and how to manage those behaviors in a safe way based on their life experience.
What is that website, very quickly?
HelpForAlzheimersFamilies.com.
And then get a lot of information
on that
website as well. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate it.
Keep up the good work.